All right, what's up, guys? I wanted to do another quick little video here, something that I've been experimenting with a little bit. Still kind of on the fence about the whole logistics of it all and whether it's something that I'm going to want to do in the future, but it is certainly something that you can do, and this is kind of backing off of the last video that I did about the Warm Audio Tone Beast here, and that is taking a all digitally recorded song and trying to warm that up through some analog processing, similar to what you've probably seen them do in higher end mastering studios, or that still some guys swear by, just running their tracks through like an analog desk to get that sort of warmth, right? To use the transformers and some of the analog components to colorize their sound in a particular way. So what I got today is this song. It's not done yet. It's just an idea that I've been working on, but it's perfect for this tutorial because it's all completely in the box sounds that I'm using with Logic. So here it is thrown up. There's minimal processing, a little bit of EQ, and honestly a lot of this is just stock like Logic stuff that I've got here. So let's just take a listen to it real quick and how it's sounding currently. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm working with here. Like I said, it still has so much work to do. It's just kind of an idea concept at this point. But what if I were to take this, which is all digital sounding instruments, and run it through my Tone Beast preamps? What would that do? What would that sound like? Well, today we are going to find out. So real quick, if you kind of look at my routing that I've got going on, this here is on channel 1 is just my mic input. Yes, I'm using a nicer mic this time, although for some reason I think you'll hear it in my screen capturing software. It's still, I don't know why, it pans it to the left a little hotter than the right. Can't figure it out, so if you know any pro tips on what's this called, Soundflower, then you let me know. But in channels 3 and 4 here you can see a stereo mix that is everything being recorded from the Sapphire Pro 40. So output 5 and 6 are being routed into the Tone Beasts. Of course, I have 2 of them now. So one of them is the left channel, one of them is the right channel. And actually, I can see right now, let me do a quick adjustment so that we can get these perfectly even. Interesting. Let me just back this one back right there. All right, that's pretty close to being even. Okay, so let's see what it sounds like if I take this track, re-record it in through Logic, and hear any difference. So I'm going to unplug my mic, and I'm just going to go ahead and record this little snippet here of audio. Let's see what it does. Okay, So let's jump back into Logic and see what that did. If you noticed from the settings on the Tone Beast, right, I'm using the clean op amps with the clean transformers, and I just have it like barely sort of saturated on the yellow up there, not clipping it, not trying to get any type of distortion or compression per se from it. But let's just have a quick listen to how it sounds regular, and then how it sounds with that with the analog circuit. So here's regular. Let's do that again, because I want to see if you're hearing what I'm hearing here. So immediately you can really tell that it I don't know, it doesn't sound quite as hi-fi sounding, right? It's certainly not as digital. It's a little sort of shaving off a little bit. Add this back up here. I just adjusted the level with a limiter. This is regular. That's for the transformers. Kind of dirties it up, man. I'm not sure if I really like that particularly. This whole mix. Back to regular. Back to the transformers. So one thing I do notice is that one sound there, right? It's the let me see if I can find it in here. Is this Shining Fizz, maybe? This thing, that might benefit from something like that, to warm it up with a little more analog signal, because, you know, in this mix it kind of sticks out a little too much. It's a little bit like kind of harsh sounding, but when we listen to just that little piece in the track here of the recorded through the preamp section, that's through the preamp, and here's without the preamp. You know, that part sounds a little bit nicer. It sounds like a little bit warmer. It kind of fades into the mix a little bit better. So, I mean, this stuff's all about experimentation. I think it's fair to say most people would probably not take something that's already been converted in the box digitally and then bring it back out into the analog world just to reconvert it digitally again. But I think there could be some advantages to doing that, particularly with certain elements of the song. So why don't we just try that next? Let's just try. Well, let's leave that in there for a minute. Let's just make another one of these tracks, and let's just run just this thing called Shining Fuzz through the circuit one time and see what that sounds like, and then blend it back in with everything else that's digital. All right, here we go. Excuse the pop and fizz there. That's me plugging my mic back in. All right, so let's take a listen to see what that did. So then we're going to mute this in the track, and then we're just going to use this instead. Now doing a comparison between this or back to this one. Oh, we got to bring this down a little bit. Let's bring this back down. Let's bring them back to level. Let's do a quick level match, right? Because everything sounds better when it's louder, as we know that. Here's our recorded. Here's our regular. Still got to bring it up a little, huh? Maybe about like that. All right. So let's try this with it. The newly recorded in the headphones here. That versus this. So, wow, what a difference, right? I mean, I did not like putting the whole mix through that, but by putting just that one little piece of the puzzle through a preamp, using the benefits of the transformers and the analog circuitry, you really kind of takes out some of the high fizz, adds like a real nice warmth and sort of just, I don't know, makes it sound a little bit better to my ears. So anyway, just a little something I'm trying out right now. Get a little bit excited every once in a while. I feel like I want to show someone else besides me just sitting out here in Jamestown by myself. So hope you like that, and stay tuned for some more videos. Till the next time, peace out from Proper Touch.